take a breath, everyone. Thank you so much. Our next speaker is Alexis from CFPB.
Hi, everyone. My name's Alexis Goldstein. I'm a rank and file member of NTEU 335. That is the Union of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. If you're not familiar with our work, it's okay. We're a little bit young. We're younger than Pinterest. But we are the agency if your bank or your financial firm steals your money, we're the ones who fight to get it back. And it's not just that. We don't cost the public a single penny, but we have returned $21 billion to Americans in the course of our very short life. We were also the second agency targeted for shutdown by DOJ and Russell Vogt. We tried to learn from what happened to our friends at USAID. We organized, we fought back. The admin retaliated against us. They made everyone else go back to the office 5 days a week, but they banned us from our headquarters. They canceled the leases at our regional offices across the country. Even Russell Vought sent us an email saying we needed to immediately cancel all of our affinity groups and end all DEIA coping sessions. They didn't define what a coping session is, so I'm not really sure what that is, other than what Russell Vought does every time he loses in court. But they tried to shut us down entirely on February 13th. They tried to RIP CFPB. But an emergency court order saved us, but we are not just fighting in court. Our union has never stopped organizing on behalf of our workers. We've led pickets. We've held consistent town halls to inform people about what's going on. We've organized solidarity funds. And you know what we're supposed to do? The thing that Congress gave us the job to do after the 2008 financial crisis is to watch over the nation's biggest banks and make sure there's not another 2008 financial crisis. And has been publicly reported, we are not doing our job. Our bank examiners who watch the biggest banks are not on site. They are not watching the banks. We are not allowed to do our jobs. No one is watching them. The CFPB has dropped 22 lawsuits against major corporations since this administration took over, including Zelle, including Capital One. And U.S. News and World Report's estimated there's $3 billion that should be going out to consumers right now that is not going out because the CFPB is frozen. What we don't want to do is repeat the mistakes of March. Let me give you one other example of when Congress did not fight back. When Elon Musk tweeted RIP CFPB, the cryptocurrency industry cheered. The CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, quote tweeted it and said, "This is fantastic, absolutely the right decision." So why is it that even with a frozen CFPB, several Democrats voted to advance cryptocurrency legislation anyway? This is not the way. This is kicking the sand in the face of every American that relies on the CFPB to not get their faces ripped off by their financial companies, by financial fraudsters and thieves. This admin is really good at doing bad and very bad at doing good. But I don't think that we should let democracy die because of a cringe guy named Russell. Like, that's kind of embarrassing if we let that happen. So I'm here to stand in solidarity with my fellow workers. I'm also a member of the Federal Unionist Network, and I'm here to stand up for the public that we serve. And to our elected officials, I think the message is resoundingly clear, but we want you to fight back. The way you stand up to a bully is not to cave to the bully. The way you stand up to the bully is to say no to the bully. So if you say no, we will have your backs. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexa.